All right, so we're getting into actually solving equations now. So if you look at this first problem we have right here, we're actually going to figure out what letter goes in for B. Then we could do 4 times that number, take away 2, and our result is 6. Now, a lot of you have been doing guess and check, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's going to take a while. So what I recommend we do is let's come up with a way to systematically do this. What I like to do first is I draw a line through the equal sign. I call it the John Wall. You guys know what the John Wall song is. And what it does is it separates the left side and then the right side. And what we want to do is we want to get all the letters on the left and all the numbers on the right. So when all's said and done, only this letter B is going to be on this left side. So we have to take all of this other stuff away. So there's a few ways to do it. The way I think is easiest is to think about this wall as if it's something you've got to jump. And when you jump the wall, your sign is going to change. You can also think of it as like paying the toll. So when you cross the wall, you have to pay. And how do you pay? You change the sign. So the first thing I want to do is look at this -2. This -2 has to come to the other side. Notice also I include the left sign, the Beyonce sign, to the left of the number. When this 2 crosses over, it's going to become a +2. So we can rewrite this now as 4b equals 6 plus 2. Because this -2 crossed over and turned to a +2. We can simplify now, so that's 4b equals 8. Because I did that, I just combining 6 and 2. So now the question is, if I draw the wall again, I want to get this B by itself. So you could say 4 times what is 8. So hopefully you know that answer. But if you don't, you can undo this. So this is being multiplied right here. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. So we will divide by the number in front. So the 4's cancel out because 4 divided by 4 is 1, or 1b. So we are left with just b. And then 8 divided by 4 is 2. So b would equal 2. To check if our answer is right, if we plugged it in here, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. It works. So b equals 2 would be our answer. For this next one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw the wall, and we want to get rid of, first we want to get rid of this -1, or this -1, take it to the other side. So then we're left with a over 4 equals 3 plus 1. If we simplify that, that's a over 4 equals 4. So the question is, what divided by 4 equals 4? So if you're not sure what it is, we can do the opposite of what's going on here. We know fractions are division. So let's do the opposite of dividing by 4. So we're going to times both sides by 4. Because it's the opposite. So what happens on the left is these two 4's cancel out because 4 over 4 is 1. We're left with a equals, and 4 times 4 is 16. To check our answer, we would take this 16 put up here. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So it works. Alright, for this last one, it's decimals. That's okay. We're going to draw the wall. We want to get our constant, or just the number itself, to the right side. Now notice, this positive sign goes with the 0.2. So I'm going to rewrite 0.2p equals 6.1. Notice there's no sign in front. So if there's no sign, we assume it's positive. So when we rewrite it, it's going to become -4.5. This will become 0.2p equals 6.1 minus 4.5. So we're going to subtract. Make that 11, make that a 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. So now the question is, we draw the wall. We've got to divide both sides. by 0.2. These cancel out. We're left with P. So now we have to do 1.6 divided by 0.2. So we move this decimal once. We move this one up and over. And then 2 doesn't go into 1, but 2 goes into 16. 8 times. We subtract. We get a 0. So P would equal 8. To check our answer, if we plug in an 8 up here, 0.2 times 8 is 1.6. 1.6 plus 4.5 is 6.1. It's really easy. The trick to remember is when you cross the wall, you pay the toll bridge, you change your signs. There's some other ways people do it, and I can show you those in class as well, but I think this approach of changing the signs when it crosses over is the easiest. Remember, letters left, numbers right. Well, see you later. Bye.